What's up, everybody? It's TJTV, and today we'll be doing something a little bit different than usual. Because today we will be talking about gem fusions of Steven Universe. Now, if you don't know what this is, or you've not watched Steven Universe before, I'll fill you in. Steven Universe is a show where it's basically about gems, finding other gems and having to save gems that have been corrupted. And there's this kid who's a half gem, half human who's getting his powers. And what you see right now, where my mouse finger's going, is a gem fusion, where two gems, or Steven, a half human, half gem, with another human, fuse into one. I want to talk about possibilities of characters that haven't fused already, from my knowledge. And I'll also be talking about gems that have been fused and just going over them. And so I'll start with the first ever fusion that we got, Opal. Opal might not be on here, but Opal is a fusion between Pearl, part of this fusion, and Amethyst, a part of this fusion. And so they create. Opal is a tall giant with long hair, and her weapon is a bow. The bow is a thing of Amethyst, one of the gems, whip, and Pearl's, like I've just mentioned, part of this, spear. Now, Pearl and Amethyst can create a bow together, and some of the key features about the bow is that its arrows can split in more, and also that she is a great singer. If you haven't watched Steven Universe movie, which I haven't, I've only seen clips, yeah, you can see that she can sing, and so I'm going to go over a few more. Then the next ever fusion we got was Amethyst, a part of this fusion, and Garnet, a fusion. Well, part of this fusion. I'll talk about Garnet herself being a fusion later, since we didn't discover about her until later. She works a way like... So basically, when Garnet and Amethyst fuse, they create this a big rock star punk giant, where a fist glove and a whip become like a wrecking ball. They are rare. That is really dangerous. Steven got hurt in that episode, and it seems that thing can destroy entire mountains with ease. It's mainly destructive personality, unlike Opal, who's a calm and collective personality. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about one main thing about fusion. They need to dance the fuse, which is kind of insane. But I'll talk about that later on how they danced. Well, we don't know for everyone. And then the third fusion we got was Pearl, Garnet, and Amethyst fusing into, I don't remember the fusion's name, I think it's Alexandra, but yeah. Alexandra doesn't have a weapon. It's just a fusion of all of the weapons. From a wrecking ball, a bow, and oh wait, I forgot to mention another fusion. A fusion between Pearl and Garnet. But I don't think they got mentioned in season 1, so I'll mention them later. But yeah, and then their third weapon, I'm pretty sure it's basically a stick with a fist on the end, or something similar. I can't remember. And so they're more like a fourth wall breaking character, not like actual break it, just like make remarks about the fourth wall. And they are tall, and I mean really tall. Oh, fun fact time about this. We learned this in like season 4, but fusions have their own room, but the room only exists when the fusions are out. But back to the actual thing, Alexander is tall, 6 arms, unlike the other two, which have 4 arms, I forgot to mention. She is kind of they kind of got a lot to go through, and it seems like they're one of the strongest fusions ever, besides from Steven's fusions. And now it's time for more garnet. You must be thinking, wait, you put garnets already fused. How can garnet be a fusion, you're thinking? Well, that's because fusions are allowed to fuse. For example, if all of these fuse, they would become that thing, the big obsidian thing. But let's go back to what I was saying anyway. But yeah, garnet, fusion of a ruby and a sapphire. They have the ability to see into the future. They have gloves that are really strong and powerful. They are super fast, super strong, and they can jump really high. They are the leader of the crystal gems, aka what all the gems I spoke about. Garnet is one of the most fan favorite characters along with Steven. But I might talk about the original cast in another episode. So let's just speak a little bit more about that gem I didn't mention. Can't remember this gem's name, but it's a fusion between pearl and garnet. Pearl and garnet, when they fuse, create a character that can break a fourth wall and also owns a TV show for some reason, but also likes to be very neat and know everything. We learned this because of Smokey, our next fusion. Well, not next fusion. That will be our next fusion. Well, next fusion. Sorry guys, I forgot track on the fusion. I might not mention everyone. I also might mention a few fan favorite ones I could think of. But next we're gonna go to Stevani. You're like, who is Stevani? The people who don't know what Steven Universe is. And those of you who do, hang on, I will speak about Stevani. Stevani is a fusion between Steven, somebody who's a part of all of these fusions that you can see, and Connie, Steven's love interest. And we can all see that probably they're gonna get into. They're probably gonna get married. But yeah, they are a woman. And this is quite unique for fusion because Steven is the only half human, half gem in the whole galaxy, and so that means he can fuse with humans. We can speak about another human fusion that I know of later, but and I think he's the only second one. But let me go back to Stevani has the ability to float. Is a great swordsman and has a shield. They are really good at dancing. And well, that's just a tip. I can't say everything, otherwise this whole video will be a Stefani video. But yeah, they are tall, well, about the average height of an adult. And they have Steven's weapons, a rose sword and a rose shield. So you don't get that unique one because Connie doesn't have a unique one. But anyhow, let's go to the next season. So this is a fusion between Jasper, a villain, and lapis lazuli, a gem that can control water. When they fuse, I don't know the name, but they are massive. 6 legs, 2 arms, and got dragged into the water for several seasons. Yes, I am not joking. Lapis betrayed Jasper by dragging it into the water, so we haven't seen much of it, so we don't know its weapons, besides from manipulating water, and how it acts. So Lapis just trapped Jasper. Jasper's basically Lapis's prisoner, like how Lapis was a prisoner for many years. But I can go into a whole episode about what might happen with Lapis. So let's just carry on going. For our next fusion, well, I think our next fusion, I will also touch on a few fan fusions afterwards. Or fusions I don't know exist, but I think of fan fusions, is Smokey. Smokey is a fusion between Amethyst and Steven. So, the way that Smokey works is Amethyst's whip and Steven's shield create a yo-yo type of weapon, and it's really strong. She can also use it as a fan, and Smokey's gem is located on the belly button and hands. Oh, not the hands, about this area. But I didn't mention that earlier. I don't like going into detail of the gems, but if I've mentioned what, but yeah, the gems are just in the places that the other gems were. So for Garnet, it kind of goes on the hands. For Pearl is on the head, for Steven it's on the belly button, Amethyst is on the chest. So if you want to see if they fuse, then the gems will be in that area. But let's go back. So yeah, Smokey also has a really great personality, and I really like Smokey. And Smokey's just second best fusion, in my opinion. I kind of like Stefani better. Smokey is also a great joker, but also has like says a mistake, but learns how to accept them. But yeah, it's a bit more interesting. So our next fusion I want to talk about is a really unique fusion. Ruby, and Ruby. Basically create a bigger one. So if a gem fuses with another gem of its kind, it grows into a bigger one. Our next gem is a pearl and a ruby fusing into one. I don't know the name, but from the only one we've seen, they got puffy hair, they're tall, and they're really nervous and stuff. We don't know their weapons, we don't know much about them, so that's why I'm not going too in depth. Our next fusion, we're gonna go on to none other than rainbow quartz. Rainbow quartz is a tall gem, a part of pearl and a part of rose quartz, aka Stephen's mother, who gave up her physical form to make Stephen. I don't know much about them, I haven't seen them yet, but they are tall. I'm pretty sure their weapon. Well, I don't actually know what weapon they have, but I'm gonna presume it's an umbrella. It'd just be hilarious to see an umbrella giant woman comes up to challenge you to a battle. You bring out your weapon of knives or guns, and they bring out a umbrella? You question, but then they shoot you with rainbows. At least that's what we got from this guy. Well, yeah. If you're wondering why I've only referred to this one as a guy, because most fusions and all gems are female. Well, by gender, but got that female-esque look. I don't know why, I just think it's because, yeah, I don't know actually. But yeah, when Stephen's fusions do start to become male. And then our next fusion is Rainbow Quartz 2.0, aka this one. Like I just said, an umbrella, a fusion of the shield and the spear. It can shoot a rainbow, and we haven't seen much of, but they are really posh, but goofy, and really nice. You can also tell that they've got 4 eyes. Also, gems can have multiple eyes. I didn't go into detail of that. We don't even know how many eyes this character has. How many eyes does it have? Does it have none or a billion? Anyway, back to my side. Aside from that side tangent. Yeah, they gained their personality from Stephen and Pearl, and they are really good. I think it's kind of my favorite new fusion. But now, let's go to Sunfire. This is Stephen Garnet, or Stephen Ruby and Sapphire, as you can tell from here, of Garnet. Or Ruby and Sapphire, along with Stephen's classic rainbow top. But yeah, Sunfire is like a break fourth wall character, but not completely. They can see into the future. They are passive, that's why they have sucker cups as their weapon to climb. It's really cool, and they are just amazing. They are super strong. Like a diamond bot. Oh wait, I just realized I didn't give a spoiler warning in the beginning of the episode. Well, that's why you get to click on the Steven Universe Fusion episode. But yeah, they are strong enough to knock off a whole gem robot, aka the diamond robots, all in one. So that is just insane. But now we're on to Obsidian. We'll go through the first version. It looks like this, but a bit more colourful and pink and fluffy hair. Don't know what their weapons are, but let's go back to this one. You see, they have 3 mouths. That mouth, and a mouth right here above the eyes. They have a weapon of a fusion of all the weapons to make an obsidian sword that can cut through anything, even the diamond robot. And we can and just saying that obsidian is overpowered. They can climb a whole diamond robot. It's probably about the size of a skyscraper with ease. And they can cut anything like I mentioned before. They're just amazing. But we've never heard anything from it. We've just heard a few growls. Fun fact, I forgot to mention about this one, Rainbow Cross 2.0. Fun fact about Rainbow Cross 2.0. They are British. Hooray! Because I'm British. And back to the thing. Yes, this is just amazing. But now we're down to what I think is the final fusion. It is Stephen fused with Greg, aka his father. He is really buff, amazing at singing, and can fly quite high. If you don't know who I'm talking about, watch Steven Universe movie. I've only seen clips, so I can't go full detail about it. So I'm pretty sure that the music can lift people's spirits and stuff, but I don't know exactly. It takes a lot of energy out of Stephen on the stage. But that's all of the official ones that I know of. And now let's go into some side car. Let's go into some fusions which I want to happen. I want Sunfire, and Smoky to be in one. We would probably get Blackfire. That I'm not trying to sound racist, but I'm like, or Smoky Fire. Something similar. They would be tall, goofy. Their weapon would be suction cups that they can throw like plungers or grapplers. That would be amazing. And now let's go with Rainbow Cross 2.0 with Sunfire. We would probably get Rainbow Fire, whose weapon would be an umbrella which can be thrown onto objects to throw with. So probably the same weapon, but what do you get? You gave this one a yo-yo and an umbrella and suction cups. What am I gonna do? Now we're gonna go Rainbow Cross 2.0 with Smoky. They would probably be, actually, Rainbow Smoke? Probably Rainbow Smoke, because I can't give them claws. Their weapon will probably be a long line that can be shot out as an umbrella that can do massive rainbow damage. And now let's go for Obsidian mixed with Lapis Lazuli, Peridot, but I can't pronounce that name, Boom. Something like that. And I don't think of anyone else. But yeah, they would probably be something that I can't think of a gem, but yeah, they would be tall. Their weapon would probably be the same as a sword, but this monster would probably be about the size of 2 twin towers stacked on top of each other. Yeah, this thing would be overpowered, and it would only be used as a last resort if Obsidian has failed. But let's go on to some side characters, like Peridot and Lapis. I'm thinking of a character that can manipulate water and turn it into steel, and probably be not that tall, but still a little bit tall. Be funny and could fly, like Peridot with a trash can. I'm not joking, Peridot flies a trash can lid, and Lapis a water ring. Now let's go with Steamus and Behemoth. Now that one is just complicated. I can't imagine it, but I can think of some really good forms. I'm just thinking of, well, a massive rainbow hair creature that can turn their whole body into a massive shield and can also blow up. I don't know why I want it to blow up. I just want it to blow up for some reason. And now let's go into Steven and Ruby. We'd probably get a really great warrior, and if we Heartless Gem's friends, I can't pick the name at the moment, it would attack you a lot. Their weapon would probably be a fire shield. I don't know why, but I like this one. And now Sapphire, along with Steven. The Sapphires have the ability to see the future. We don't have any weapons. We have a shield. So I'm thinking they don't see into the future. No. They just have really high senses. They're tall, well, not that tall, about the size of an average teenager, and their shield can be teleported anywhere and into the future at the perfect timing. This is just overpowered. I'm trying to think of other ones like Steven and Paradol. That sounds amazing. Steven and Paradol would probably be amazing. A person that can manipulate a gem or human's emotion and would probably be a bit short, really fast and incredibly smart, planning 2 steps ahead of you. You've done a complex math equation? Well, this gem has done 20 more, 20 times harder, and in a fraction of your time. They are just overpowered. And now let's go into other ideas, like Steven and Lapis. Well, of course I'm going to do the same with Paradot, but instead a little bit more. Instead of like emotion, I'm going to give the Paradot and Steven fusion emotion on the hard emotions like anger. That's this one's on the soft emotions like happiness and sadness and fear. I don't know why, but I like this one. They would be able to fly and it can do shield surfing, like for Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I'm also thinking that they would be the color bubble. I don't know why, I'm just in a purple mood today. I haven't said the colors for the other ones because I think you guys can get the picture of pink and green and all that stuff. But now let's go on to one. I think what will be the last one. Steven, white diamond, blue diamond, and yellow diamond. This one would be rainbow diamond. Really tall. Probably as tall as maybe 2 obsidians on top of each other. And they would be so powerful. The most powerful gem fusion of all time. Nothing could stand in their way except for, man, I thought of another fusion doing this. But one last fusion, obsidian and all the diamonds fused into one. This thing would be amazing. I can't think of a gem name because I've used rainbow diamond already. I might be thinking of smoky diamond, probably. Or ash diamond. Ash diamond sounds good. And their weapon would be a massive sword and shoot beams of energy that can zap the opponent, or make them cry, or control the opponent. For the other one, Rainbow Diamond, is because we don't have actual weapons for the other diamonds yet, so I had to go off just the ropes. And so I think I'm going to end that there for our Steven Universe episode. I really like this episode. A little hypothesis episode and a little recap. I'll probably do another one, probably saying the original gems and what I think I would like them to improve in Steven Universe Future. Who knows, we might even get more fusions, so I'll have to look out for that. Well, when it's available on Netflix, because oh gosh dang it, I do not have Sky working at the moment. If I did, I would be watching the whole of Steven Universe. But until next time, guys, goodbye. Also, this will be our thumbnail, like you guys can see. I'm gonna give a shout out. He probably doesn't even know me. I can't pronounce his name. Isn't it Art with Crown? Let me just check. Afterwards, you know what? I'll just give him a link. I'll just tell you about him in the link in the description below. But guys, comment down below, subscribe, also hit that notification button. Don't forget to like this video, because every like makes it so that the gems will come. But yeah, I think that this will be a great thing. But until next time, guys, goodbye!